guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. I'm in different scenery today. I am staying with my parents. I love coming here because I just turn into a child as soon as I arrive home. Mum even ran me a bath last night. It was beautiful. They've had a new bathroom and the bath, you could like fit 10 of me in them, and I could have stayed there all night, but I resisted. They've got their gorgeous tree up. It's real, it smells gorgeous. But anyway, today, the reason why I'm here, today Mum and I are gonna head out foraging. This year we've decided with our Christmas wreaths, we've made it like a tradition to do our wreaths together each year, have a bit of a festive day. This year we're gonna forage for most of them. So we have got some in the base, which is spruce, because I think that would be a bit of a challenge to find unless you know of somewhere where you can like chop down a good amount. And I also got eucalyptus because that's a little bit more difficult to find. But we're hoping to get some berries, maybe some holly, some other bits out foraging this morning. See what we can find. We're just going to enjoy a nice walk. Temperature's really dropped and it's like just a white cloudy day, but it feels really festive. So really looking forward to getting out in nature, and it's making me quite excited to see how the wreath turns out. I really should turn on the lights, but I don't know which socket it is in Mum and Dad's house. But I had to point out these because I'm going to have to ask Mum where they're from. Aren't these ones gorgeous? Because they're not too heavy either. I love the ribbon colour and the effect. It looks like Mum's got a few of them. That's like a lovely striped one. Yes. Might be picking up a few of those, depending where she got them. She's got some similar ones to me. I've got this one at home. And they've also got a tree upstairs, which I'll show you later. Mum and I are back from foraging. She's made me a lovely ginger tea. How gorgeous is this teacup? And she's also got a lovely pot over there. And I am gonna make lunch. I've cheated a little bit and I brought with me one of my HelloFreshes. They're kindly sponsoring this video. You guys know how much I love them. All I had to do is bring my little package for number 12. I decided to go for peri-peri chicken and bell pepper. Also have some peas to go with it. I was just thinking about how great it was for situations like this. Maybe you live in a house share, you're not quite sure how to do the food or the food in the fridge. It's the same price each month. You get it all packaged up. You can say somebody's doing the meal one day and somebody else is doing it the other. We often do that at home. We split it up and it's easy because we know that it's in the fridge with all the ingredients. So you get an ingredient card here. Shows you what it should look like. Sometimes it comes out looking the same. Sometimes I go a little bit off track with the placing of the food. This one is a rapid one. We love, they have lots of different genres. So you can have certain caloried ones for families. The rapid ones are usually about 20 minutes and we love that. And then on the back, you get your instructions. Or should I say recipe. So let's get started. First off, have to cook the rice. And if you've not heard me talk about HelloFresh before, they're a recipe box delivery service, which we honestly couldn't live without. We get 4 meals a week and you get to choose from so many recipes. We love it because it takes away all of the hassle of having to look for new recipes and get lots of variation in your diet, and also having to go to the supermarket. It just cuts out a lot of our time, and it's one thing that we don't have to worry about prioritizing whilst we're doing all the renovation work in the house. And honestly, we feel like we eat a lot better because of it. We definitely have a lot more vegetables in our diet now, so if you fancy giving it a go, you can get 60% off your first box and 25% off for 2 months using my code, which I'll put on screen here and I'll put down in the description. Could be a really great way to start the new year. We spent the rest of the afternoon organising and chopping everything down to the right sizes, so it's all ready to go tomorrow. We are really prolonging this wreath making out, but we are enjoying the whole process. It's the next day. So these are the items that we got from the forest, the eucalyptus, the wax flowers. Mum also got some berries over there because I think she's going to do red. Then foraging, we picked up these, which is an ivy, but we loved these bits. The thistle as well was from the florist, but I've cut those down so that they're a bit more appropriate size-wise. And then the rest of this greenery was all forage, so we got some lovely bits. I actually paid for this before from a florist, so that will be nice. And I thought these were a lovely colour. Yeah, we're just gonna have some fun, pick out all of the different greenery and go from there. First up, we need to get on the moss. We've got the same rings as we had last year. I think if I remember correctly, they're about 12-inch, but I'll try and double check that for you. All you need other than that is some wire. You're going to be using wire to wrap around little bunches and then wrap that onto there, and it is the easiest process. Oh, and also for the top, we have some of the limes, oranges from last year, and some pine cones, also some cinnamon sticks. Not sure if I'm going to be going for those this year. Maybe some pine cones for the greenery and the thistles. I'm going to see, but we usually put those on at the end so you can see what it's looking like before deciding. We're about we're 3/4 of the way there. We've done it differently this year. We're making the bundles and then we're going to put them on at the end. I think we threaded them through last time. You can see here I've still got a bit of a gap. I'm keeping mine quite plain at the moment, but I might go a bit wild at the end. Still not sure. You can see Mum's there. She's got some red berries. We're going to have a little break. Look at the mess that we've made. I do love how it looks though. It's all a green explosion. I'm gonna have these cinnamon buns as a sweet pick-me-up. And that's good. These are from Marks and Spencer's. Yum. We've done our bundles and I'll show you as I take them apart now because we're now gonna put it together. So if I take all of these off and find an end, I've got lots of different bundles. Tried to pick some more eucalyptus this year. Use some of the forage bits that we got. And then we can just simply wrap it like I have here. You put one of the bundles down and wrap it around with some wire, make it really secure. We did dampen this earlier, as you may have seen, and then you can just spray it when it's on your door, but I usually find it lasts fine. I forgot to water mine at all last year, and it lived. It's another day. I got home last night to a bit of a disaster, but I'll show you when I'm home. Today I have to go and get some supplies. We need some supplies for the renovation, so I need tile adhesive. Did I need something else? I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. We've actually got builders in today fixing our bay window roof, so I can show you that later too. And I think I'm going to head to the garden centre and maybe Hobby Crafts because I ordered some nice ribbon for my wreath. Perfect colour for this year on Amazon, but it was supposed to arrive like end of November and it never arrived, so might have to go and find some today. Anyway, it's freezing, hence being so bundled up. I'm back. I've just had some lunch with Ollie. I did some homemade soup and I actually whizzed around because he was like, I'm coming home at this time, the builders will be ending, can you get back for then? And I hadn't done half of what I wanted to do, so I'm sorry I didn't show you, but I did pick up this green ribbon. I don't think it's right. It looks quite natural, so it might be okay. And then also this kind of like Hessian looking one, which I thought could be nice because I didn't think that these were big enough, but we'll see. I also got some of the really popular cowbells. They're just out there this year, but I don't think they suit my style, which I'm a bit confused about because I really like when I see them, but I'll show you, and I'll show you on the wreath. And then at the garden centre, I picked up 3 of the white hyacinth, 3 sets of 3, so 3 little bulbs inside each, and also 3 of the hellebore, helleborus. I love these. Actually, this one's better. And I can't decide with these whether I put them out in the front pots. I think they look gorgeous in the front pots, but the front of our house isn't looking that pretty. It doesn't look that pretty any year, but right now with the windows boarded, it looks particularly bad this December. So I'm kind of feeling like let's make the inside look nice and keep it for ourselves to be able to see. So I'm going to go and see which pots I have for those. I'm really hoping that I have some moss. I didn't pick any up because I thought I had some left over. If not, I'll have to do that later. Yeah, but I'll get the wreath now because I haven't even shown you. I didn't show you mums. And we also we were able to make, because we had so much left over, especially from the foraging, we made 2 other little wreaths, which was really nice because they're going to go on family graves. My mum always takes one for her family. My dad's mum recently passed away, so that would be really nice because she did flower arranging. So we made them for them, but I didn't even take a photo, which is really bad for me. So you'll just have to imagine what they look like. They look very similar to mine. I'm not sure you'll be able to see the full scale of it, but on the door, you'll probably be able to see that better. So I really highlighted the eucalyptus and a little bit more green and blue this year. The blue, like the bluer foliage, I mean, like this one here. And we've also got the wax flowers, quite a few thistles going through it. And I really loved all of this, just really delicate, natural, a lot more wild this year. I tried to go for that, almost like it looks like it has been foraged, which it has. Lots of these bits. This is bits that we foraged. And also this here, I don't know if anybody knows what this is, but this was just on the ground, and I've got a few of these poking out, which I think look really nice. You can't really see it from above, but it does just give it a bit of dimension. So ribbon wise, that actually could look quite nice, or I thought this could just be really simple and like not too much. Like I don't know if it needs much of a ribbon this year because it's so simple. And then I had seen lots of people put these like in the middle of them, but does it go? Does it look right with my style? Actually, I take it back. Maybe the bells do look nice, and I think this ribbon could just be really simple on it this year. Only thing is, I think that really I only need 3 of these, and they do chime, so every time we come in our door, that might be a bit annoying. Let's go and find some pots now. Now that we have this organised, it is so much easier, and I have the moss. Perfect. Yet again, a lot of my pots are on the dining room shelf, but actually we should be getting that back soon. But I'm thinking of putting this lovely terracotta pot, which we actually inherited with the house, and I love the scallops. I'm thinking that one in there, potentially this one in here, but I don't know if it's going to be a bit tall and a bit weird. I think these equally would look nice in there, but I do love those just with a bit of moss in glass. And then I was thinking of the bigger one of the hyacinth for our bedroom, but I like these smaller ones so that I can put them in rooms just like a toilet or on a bedside. Should I be doing this outside? Probably. I'm gonna make quite a bit of a mess in this kitchen. I'm just trying to roll this one up. This one's new and I love it. I will link it below. It's actually got, take it down now. It's got these lovely sleeves, but they will get dirty if I don't roll them up. And of course, we need some Christmas tunes. Of course, I couldn't resist a little bit of sparkle just to make them all a little bit Christmassy. Now I just need to tidy the house so that I have places to put them. And it really is a mess at the moment. Probably the worst it's been in maybe a year or so, because we are finally progressing with our bedroom. And I'm hoping, I don't want to jinx it because I feel like I've said this a few times, but I'm hoping next week might be a renovation update, the last of the year, and it hopefully will be a successful one and it may or may not be plastered. It's booked in anyway, so that it should happen by next week's video. But I feel like I've literally said that for the last 2 videos. But anyway, it means that we are on a real crunch, because to get it plastered and boarded, we need to finish off the floors, make sure all of the windows are in, insulate the floor, put down the hearth, level the hearth. There must be something else, door surrounds. And it's only a few days away, so we've got this weekend and our evenings, and so that is why the house is a mess. But anyway, you'll get filled in with that hopefully next week. Now I'm going to attempt to find some homes for these. Does anybody else find when it's super cold and they get cold, they just shut down and want to sleep? Because that's where I am right now. It's coming to like 3:30 maybe, so it's starting to get dark, and I feel like my body just wants to hibernate. Sadly though, my body needs to keep going till probably at least 8 o'clock to get some of the renovations done. I'm on the installation tonight. Anyway, you'll see that next week. I need to stop telling you what we're doing. Bit higher. Bit higher. Good bit higher. A little bit more.
You going?
No, you know, good. Also, I forgot to tell you the disaster. Our lovely decorated living room, I don't know if you can tell, some dirt there because, oh, you can't see. Ollie went through the ceiling. Yeah, so now we have a nice hole in our ceiling for Christmas. I mean, the ceiling had to come down anyway, one day, because we had a crack over there originally when we first bought the house, but we weren't expecting a hole in it so soon. So we're gonna have to put, annoyingly, just like a bit of wood over it and patch it over. You can literally see right up to the room, so it's freezing in here, and I'll tied it all away. Unfortunately, he did make a nice mark on the rug. He didn't come right the way through, by the way. I mean, I'm sure you can tell that as it's not a big enough hole, but he just put his foot through again. Which honestly, I know I should feel sorry for him because he was working in the room, but I work in that room nearly as much as him, and the top floor. I've not been through any of our ceilings once. He's now been through 2 out of 3 of our ceilings, so I'm kind of joking. Will he end up going through the 3rd ceiling that we have? But yeah, now he's made it to 2 and we have a lovely little hole. And bless him, he tidied it all up and thought, oh great, I'll put it all back. But he didn't actually fix the hole, so now anytime anybody walks upstairs, it all crumbles. Men.
Hey.
I've just been telling them about your going through the ceiling again.
Oh, you haven't shown them, have you?
I have, yeah. I told them that you tidied it up and then you put it all back together and it's all crumbling down again.
Yeah, I know. I need to put a bit of wood up there, really.
Yeah, a bit silly, but anyway.
I mean, I've got loads of bits of wood around.
But we got bigger fish to fry.
Lots bigger.
I won't show you too much in here, but I did say I would show you the roof that the builders did today.
Yeah.
So, quick sneak peek. I'm in my socks, which is not a good idea in here. Oh, this is happening tonight, which is very exciting. Sorry, just trying to get myself over there. It doesn't look like much, but the roof has been fixed. They've taken out, well, they've supported the rotting wood.
They've just sisted another sort of joist support in. It's not, the roof wasn't exactly falling down, but it was just kind of like a make sure it doesn't fall down for the next 30 years.
Yeah, so that's done, which is good. A job that we didn't have to do. We have actually got floor down now, and yeah, I was doing this bit. But we'll catch you up in the next video, hopefully with a bit of a run of... Hopefully. Everybody keep your fingers crossed for a good update next week. But anyway, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.